Let's get some gravy up in here. Let's go ahead and get the app started at. Hey, mate. What am React? React, baby. Okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get the... Let's get the app started up. So we're going to start with our Golang server. Get that thing going. Cracking the code interview is an okay reference refresher. Oh, yeah. I tried it. I didn't like it that much, but yeah, it works. It's apparently works really well for a lot of people. I hate you, Rusky. Enjoy Rocket League. Thanks for hanging out, man. Flutter. Ayo, happy hump day, all. Hey, Dr. Dynamite. Cheers, dude. Happy hump day. Nice to see you. You guys are still playing? Let's go. I love it. Keep going. Keep going. So we're going to go ahead and... I don't know if we're going to be able to demo what we currently have. It's probably going to break. But essentially, we're working on the deep linking stuff. And so... Oh, right. We were getting to a point where we were saying... It was saying on open URL handler was not a function. Oh, I wonder if it's because... Yeah, I think I know why. Probably have to put this inside here. Yeah, let's try this. So we're gonna see if the Android version works now. Do npm start. Let's go ahead and get our simulator up and going. I always forget the freaking command for this thing, so I always gotta look it up in the README. Here it is, and I even have it right to it because I can never remember the command. It's time to stand. Oh, baby. Dr. Dynamite, thanks for redeeming your pixels here, friend. It's time to stand, folks. Make sure to get that spinal fluid flowing, baby. Woo-wee. Time to spinal fluid up. Book songs are hard. Yeah. I like the books and songs, though. There's something about it I really enjoy. Stan, nerd. Thanks, Lokaza. Hey, Isaac, welcome back. Are you going to make a clear stand-up 100k pixels because I'm close? I'm actually... I'm searching around for a new stand-up room, Roars. We're shopping around. We're seeing what the budget looks like. We're going to go ahead and grab a new room. So I don't think we'll need to do that, but we should. That's crazy that you're close to 100k pixels. Oh my God. We should definitely look for something for 100k pixels. For sure. All right, let's get our Android device running, baby. Cell virus, hey, are you working on a Mac? I am, yes. Welcome in, by the way. Nice to see you. Special, yeah, we gotta do something really special. I don't know what it can be. Ooh. If we spend pixels in a coordinated manner, we can make Alec do squats. I was actually thinking about doing like they have like push-up rewards or something like that. I thought that would be fun. Yeah, thanks, Lokaza. I accept cash. 100k pixels equals $1. Just as a heads up, $1 for 100k pixels. 100k equals new Tesla. Jeez. Man, you guys think I'm like made of money or something? Like what? What? If only pixels had some monetary value. I would love to do that. It's not fun in any capacity? Probably not. How do you like a 1440p? Would 4K help in any way? I think 1440p is a really nice sweet spot right now for monitors. It has been, honestly, for the past couple years, in my opinion. 4K, I mean, you get more real estate, right? You get more screen real estate, which is definitely helpful. Unlike, you don't have to get such a large physical footprint. But I think 4K for me would be too small. I would find myself scaling it up a little bit. Matrix 17, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you. Money, am I right? Daddy Bill, baby. Woo! That's not even €1. You're right. You just, God. Oh, man. I love that macro shill. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and go through this process. So essentially what was happening before is when I pressed sign in with Spotify on Android, it would deep link. It would take me over to the browser, deep link back into the app, but nothing would happen. And that was because nothing was being called. And I believe it was because our use effect would set things up. But just because our use effect set things up, when it came back to the app, it was a brand new activity. Because with Android, I don't know, it does some weird stuff with deep linking. I don't know how I'd feel about it. And so, yeah, that's pretty much what was happening. So I changed it. So we have this new thing called on open URL handler. Basically do a platform select where we have two different functions that are that were created. So if we actually head over here, you'll see these guys right here. And these do two separate things. They both have this on handle open URL event here, but they have a little bit of differences. So based on that, we actually, yeah, we do that. We switch between them. So we're on Android now, should pick that up. Let's go ahead and do sign in with Spotify and see if we get any issues here. Right off the bat. Woo! No bugs, baby. It's because we play Type Racer. Easy. I'm looking at splashing some cash and some monitors. Tough decisions. Yeah, so one thing I've been wanting to do is actually, I've been thinking about getting a curved monitor, like an ultra wide. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, tough decisions. Why is there another desk setup behind you? That's my roommate's desk. Yeah, I live with two other people. So one of them works from home as well. Sounds good, Roars. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you, Sam. Bye. Yeah, no one sat there. You've probably seen like during weekend streams, he comes running in sometimes, but yeah, I don't like to stream when he's sitting there, because if he's sitting there, he's working, and like that's probably pretty annoying to hear me just screaming for hours. Oh, my Android simulator is complete garbage. Takes forever to do anything. Super slow. Any tips? Yeah, Dom. So I would suggest if it's slow, you might want to give it a little bit more resources. That's the cool thing about the Android emulators, right? You can decide how many resources you want to give it, or not how many, like how much memory you want to give to it. So it'll run faster. Obviously, you have more. Hope that helps. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I live with a couple. My roommate, he works back here, and then she works not from home, and yeah, she makes pancakes all the time. So on the weekends, I usually get some nice pancakes. We have to hear you screaming. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. I'm like, sometimes I go like this. Man, should I be screaming this loud? Like maybe the people on stream don't like when I scream like that, but. You're still here, right? So I don't know. I have a Dell 38-inch curved and it's fantastic. 1600 high. The LG 49 is also great to work on. It's like having two 27s together with no bezel, dude. Bretsky, yeah, I've heard a lot about the LG. It's wild. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I would have to see. They're a lot of money right now for me. Like I don't need it, I guess, is the question. Like, or is the whole reason. I'm here only because you scream? Yes. Thank you. Please scream at me, daddy. Oh, you're talking to me? Oh, okay. Hey, you'll get a scream one day. Who knows? Want to go back to dual monitors? I see. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. So I've had, we're like really off topic right now, but that's okay. We're living life. That's how we do it. I have the, oh man, the Acer Predator XB27. No, not that one. I have this one, and I've had this monitor probably for like, yeah, I've had this. It's probably my ad block, maybe. Let's go to images. Well, I've had this monitor probably for like 6 or 7 years, honestly. I've had it replaced one time, and it's a 1440p 144 hertz with G-Sync monitor. And dude, or 165. Yeah, I forgot. It overclocks to 165. Oh, nice oxygen. Yeah. 16-inch MacBook. Ooh, baby. Why use the privacy extensions? I just use ad block. So I don't know if any of you have noticed, but I've actually switched over to using Microsoft Edge on my Mac. I deleted Chrome and I fully just use Edge. It's probably one of the best switches I ever made, in all honesty. The new Edge is top tier. If you have not tried it out, go try it out. It's built on top of Chromium. In my opinion, it works better than Chromium. What's the response time on this puppy? I think it's 2 milliseconds. So that's my main monitor here. 4 milliseconds. Okay, so it's a little slower than I thought. Yeah, it's not incredible. Not incredible. Yeah, strange, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the biggest thing, and like, it comes with more security, or privacy, I should say, and yeah. But yeah, dude, this monitor is still $500. Like, I bought this monitor at $500, and you still buy it brand new at $500. It's actually pretty crazy to me. It like hasn't depreciated at all. Hey, Digital Data, what's up? Did you know you have a spelling error in your panels? I did not know that. I didn't know that at all. What's the issue? Or what's the spelling error? All right, so now that we see this thing work, hello? I thought it was, how can I refresh you? The login is now working properly. First try. But now I can't get to my React Native settings. That's kind of weird. Usually it's just Command M. Okay, well, I guess I can just close it out like that anyways. I wanted to see if now, if we open the app after logging in, it logs in no problem as well. Let's go. I love when that stuff works. Process. Of course. Thank you, Digital. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I should probably fix that, huh? I've been wanting to change up my panels, honestly. It's been a while. Hey, BlazeRez, welcome. Thanks for checking out the font. Yeah, so, I mean, that works well now. I think we can probably call this. I'm going to sign out. I guess let's like do a little bit more of a check here. I'll sign out of that. I'll force close the app. We'll open this bad boy back up. And then let's try signing in again. Yeah, so I'm already authenticated with Spotify. So it just, from the browser session. So it just goes back. No problem at all. Sweet. Just to gaslight some folks. Just keep it as a running meme. The dev process. Yeah, I've been meaning to change that. It's been a while. Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's remove some of these log statements here and let's commit this fix. Wow, that was actually really easy. I'm really glad it happened. So yesterday we did all the work of creating the separate functions, right? And so I guess to go a little more in depth on this thing, pretty much what's happening is we pass in a URL that's coming back from the deep link. This is actually a Redux action. These are 2 Redux actions. So we first get the current Firebase user once we get back into the app. Once we have that, we check to see if it's a Spotify deep link or it's an Apple auth deep link. We just do it like that. And then, yeah, we call this thing called handle Spotify deep link. This actually takes the URL, takes the code off of it, updates the user with the proper Spotify API key and all that fun stuff. And then we set the initial user data. Else, if it's Apple Music, then we actually check the provider, and we have to grab the UID from that document. We go ahead and then we do this thing where we get the playlist title, because you're only hitting this section if you're creating a new playlist for the first time. And so, yeah, we had to do this thing, and then we're able to actually do a deep link. We're actually able to set up the playlist based on that as well. So they have their slight differences, right? Senor Dead, hey, what's the red error message you get there? Excuse me. This thing. Yeah, so this actually, man, maybe we should try to fix this. I don't know. This is something I got when I first started, integrating this library for these cells. So I set up this library so we can have this swipe cell action. And ever since I imported that, yeah, I started getting this error, but I haven't looked at it. I haven't like sat down and just been like, all right, well, I guess I'm going to look through this. Yeah, but it is what it is. Well, we'll get to it eventually, but it doesn't break the app. Yeah. Most of the info is outdated. I haven't sat down. Like I wanted to be just kind of a clean, I don't know, something clean. Like I don't need much in there. Like I like to have the specs of my machine, but that's probably about it. Hey, Amber King, what's up? Shouty's like a melody in my head. Got me screaming like nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah every day. It's like my iPod is stuck on replay. What? I think it's more what that I read through all of that, but it was beautiful. That is a great song. Thanks for sharing. Alec, are you proud? I think so. What am I proud of? What am I? I think I'm proud most of the time. Sometimes I'm not, but yeah, most of the time. I just got the best Hyperacer tweet ever. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Nice and strange. That's a good one. Oh yeah, digital. We because of DMCA stuff. Yeah, we took down Pacify. Yoshi with pride. Oh yeah. I was like, what? Yes, definitely proud. Lego. Pride Month was a good month for everybody. Gotta support the community. All right, cool. So yeah, that's what that was doing. And then yeah, handle open URL Android. So the only difference is we add this deep link stuff here. And I should probably add this to my deep link file, which we have created up here. Async storage keys. Yeah. So I'm going to actually, do this as well. So this is going to be, oh, deep link in progress. Did I not? Oh, nice. Okay. I didn't change it. That's cool. So I already have it. Oh, I have it here. Nice. Yeah. So this guy, pretty much we just want to do that. Yeah. I was trying to keep all my flags in one place so I wouldn't lose them. But yeah, essentially at this point we set it to true. If we error out in any way, we're going to deep link. We're going to make sure our deep link flag is false. DMCA is so dumb. I agree. I think it's really stupid, but there's been a lot of people running into a lot of issues. So I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know? Yeah, it doesn't. And I think it's kind of good, right? I think it's good that this is, again, coming up on another platform. So hopefully we can just kind of kickstart this idea of getting this thing ready, you know, or changing this thing, because yeah, it's not built for 21st century at all. I think you should be a model. Wow. Thanks, Hammer King. Really nice of you. Appreciate that. Dumb mean controlling alliance. I wouldn't be surprised. Awesome. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and check out this thing. Oh, what do we do in app.js? That's app.js Apple Actions. Oh, right. We had to change this to, we are passing through the event. We should only pass in the URL at this point. Yeah. Those damn comments. God damn it. All right, and let's go ahead and actually take out our log statements as well. Oh, and our package.json. Yeah, we actually had to remove this package we weren't using anymore, so that's good to know. That's a good catch there, buddy. Auth.js we're not using. We didn't change at least. Do we have any more log statements in here? Yes. Bye-bye. Deep link value we want to keep. That's fine. Like a Jesus model. Jesus model. Okay. Codin Jesus. Codin. More like Godin. I can't, no. My hair's not long enough to be a Jesus status yet. Just give it a couple more months. Like, let's give it 2021. Then we'll go around that process. Spectre Speed. Welcome back, my friend. Hey, Lil Raccoon, welcome. What are you making? Yeah, Elmer King. So you can actually check it out right here. Work on an app called Groovy. It's a mobile app for collaborating on music with your friends, no matter what streaming platform you're on. Yeah, check it out right there. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, right now we're just going to really need that. Awesome. So we can pretty much, yeah, we can add everything here. So git add, git commit. This is fixing Android deep link issue and removing WebView library. Woo! There we go. W motion. It's time to sit stand. You got it, friend. We going down, folks. I pressed the wrong button. We going down now, folks. Amber King 97 and Marty G. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Saludos. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you guys here. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good, Raccoon. Just another day. Crazy that it's Wednesday. Forgot what day it was. And happy July, by the way. You haven't released that and made millions yet? No, not yet. Not yet. We will be making millions soon. Well, probably not soon, but close to soon. Jesus take the wheel, be Jesus fix my code. That's 100% how it's going to be. You're definitely right. I'm gone for like 20 minutes and chat is talking about Jesus. Rushki, once you leave, the real chat comes out. Floor gang. Yeah, maybe we should have a command for laying down. That'd be a good one. What is stand-up overlay? Stand-up overlay is this guy. So put... I just can't take it seriously sometimes. You're able to put yourself here in our stand-up. We are searching for a new stand-up room, so this will change fairly soon. Just as a heads up. He's back. Cult mode abort. Anarchy erupts. Yes. Flutter was the only thing holding us back. But now since the Flutter shill is gone, it's easy. All right, cool. So I think we can cross this off our list. That was actually really easy. So Android, Spotify, login bug. Dunzo. That's Dunzo. And then, yeah, this guy. So this is what I was talking about in regards to setting up Algolia locally to run. Because else we actually have to deploy this to our GitHub repo in master, and I don't really want to do that. I would rather just have to test this stuff locally first. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to Golang for a little bit. We're going to try to see if I can get this thing set up. I don't remember the exact issue of what was happening, but we're about to find out. Yep. Okay, awesome. So actually over in, I think we have it in internal. Yeah, I have this thing called helpers. I started creating this thing called local cloud trigger. So local cloud trigger uses cloud events SDK to trigger a Firebase function trigger event locally. Can you help me with UE4 source? No. Hey, Flopcast, just curious what's wrong with it. Hey, Flopcast, sorry, it's just a meme on our channel. There's nothing wrong with Flutter. I personally prefer React Native. I have used Flutter, but we just like memeing about it for some reason on the channel. There's nothing wrong with it. If you're interested, I would definitely give it a go. It's pretty cool. How do you like 60% keyboard versus 1 with numpad? I love 60%. It's a much better fit for me. I never used a numpad to begin with, so yeah, highly recommend. Ban estranged? Oh no. I only know print hello world. That works. All right, Rushki. All right. Oh, I forgot to turn on the Flutter. Man, I stink. I stink, dude. I'm applying to be an Apple software developer. Yo, nice. That's awesome, American. Hell yeah. Best of luck. I hope it goes well. Yeah. Sorry. I definitely don't want people to come in here and think that I think that Flutter is trash. It's not. It's actually pretty good. We just meme about it. We got people in here that talk about Flutter 24/7, so it's just it's a funny time. Hey Pragma, what's up? Welcome back. Oh, yeah, thanks, Dynamite. I appreciate that. Totally forgot. I do have the 75%. It's a little bit larger than the 60 for sure. Yeah, thanks for that. Flopcast, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Nice to have you. What's your nationality? React. I think that... Oh, no. Rushki always knows what to say. Sorry, folks. DK, what's up? You freaking boy got a freaking job. Let's go. Yo. Claps all around, man. Dude, I told you. Always you gotta wait, you gotta believe. Congratulations, man. Congratulations on the job. Woo! That's freaking awesome. Who got a job? Hell yeah, man. Congrats. I hope you're gonna go celebrate now and hang out and just relax before now you have your grueling job that you're gonna have to work when all the real stress starts. No, but I hope it works out well for you, man. I'm sure it's gonna be great. Okay, so what I wanted to do was try to run this locally. So we were using this thing in Golang, or more so we're using this thing called cloud events. Cloud events are essentially trigger functions that are being ran. Or cloud events are essentially these events that are just objects that are passed through when a trigger happens. And Firebase is using this, and this is a standard from what I read a while back, all over the place. So I'm trying to see how I was going to do this to begin with. I think I just made an endpoint, and then locally we'd call this endpoint anytime like a trigger would happen, right? And that's how we could test it locally. Let me see if I actually utilize this anywhere. Main.go. Yeah. I was testing this out. And so what I was going to do was when I was going to use this as a way to trigger different functions locally in our stack when we're testing. So yeah, that's what I was going to do. So we're going to we'll work on this for a little bit. We'll see what happens. I'm not really sure. We might just end up having to do it locally. But this line right here essentially registers our trigger function locally, and then we can go from there. Nobo Dad, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Nice to have you. Oh, nice, DK. That's awesome. That sounds like a great time. Best of luck, man. I'm sure we'll hear more about it. Social distancing. Yes, social distancing. Agreed. Have you heard of a YouTuber by the name of Randall? I have not. No digital. I'm going eat ski and tell the rest of the people. Heck yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Thanks for telling me, man. Thanks for telling all of us. Congrats again, dude. Go enjoy yourself. Woo! Yo, man, landing a job is always the best feeling ever. Man, it's so good. Okay, folks, so what I'm going to do real quick, actually, is I'm going to open up this thing called Insomnia. Insomnia is just like Postman. I just like it better. And I'm going to go ahead. Essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to call these Insomnia. We're going to call this function locally, which I already have set up here. Woo, baby. And we're going to test it and see what happens. I think this is literally where I left off. So yeah, let's do that. Cool. So if you guys haven't seen it, this is Insomnia. Yeah, so I basically have this like Groovy folder, and I have these things here. This is what our cloud function is going to look like. This is what we get from Firebase every time we create a new user document. And that's what this function is for, right? It's every time we create a new user document, we fire this thing off, and it's actually, we put it into this collection called Algolia. And so Algolia is actually a really cool search engine in regards to searching for specific words and things like that. So we use this to do our user search. And so every time we create a new user, obviously we want to add that user to our new collection. Yeah, and I'm just pulling this up so I can show it to you guys real quick. But I got to do it in the dev. Yeah. So this is what it looks like. So we actually create this object here that gives an ID, the email, profile image, a username, display name, and the object ID. So when that user is created in Firebase, this automatically fires off. We don't have to do anything, and it automatically will create this user here. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and clean my glasses because they're very dirty. Sorry, 1 second. Holy crap. I was just like looking at the screen. The rush key. He's been trying to make a game for the past 2 years. I think he makes really funny devlogs. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, devlogs. That's actually really interesting. I've been thinking about something along those lines as well for like YouTube videos. But I mean, I guess my dev vlog is Twitch in a sense, right? The latest 2 videos? Okay, I'll check it out. And we get a mukbang with Alec. I don't know. Ed, good day. Welcome. Yeah, yo, Oxygen. Insomnia is great. I love it. I've used it probably for like 3 years. Yeah, I love it too. Do a podcast? Yeah. Oh, right. We had what was the idea? It was Saturday stand up or something like that. I don't remember. Yeah, we do have to do that. God damn it. There's so many things. Just gotta sit down and do it. Maybe, okay. As part of the schedules changing constantly, I just gotta add in these things. It's like this week we're gonna do the podcast. This week we're gonna do this. I already have a YouTube video lined up. But yeah, podcast would be a lot of fun. Hey, Demon Wolf, thanks for the coffee, man. Cheers. And MEMBER thanks for the follow as well. Welcome. Have you seen Paw.Cloud? No. Oh, Paw. Yes, I have. I have seen this. I actually used to use it. The first internship I worked at, they used Paw a lot. Is it free now? Oh, they have a free trial. Or you can buy $50. Yeah. I didn't buy it after that because I was like, I think Insomnia works just as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we would just hang out. Yeah, we have like a scheduled, or we have like a theme, and then we just talk about it. Like, I'd be down for that. Sounds like fun. Get your dab out of here. Yeah, Digital, that's a great idea, man. Yeah. That's not common these days. Yeah, it's not. It's not. You're right. Oh, nice, Neiman. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I used to use Paw back in the day. Yeah, I haven't in a while. All right, let's see what this thing does. I don't even remember what it's going to return or anything like that. So essentially we can just run our Go script. And we still will go ahead and get our, we'll now have a local cloud trigger function set up here. So if I actually just hit send here, we get a 500. Cool. What happened? Failed to send cloud event, error sending code 500. Let's see where we broke. Local trigger go line 61. Okay. 61. Where did we break here? Failed to send cloud event. Panic! We failed to send it. Why? Why did we break here? Oh, maybe does it have to do with our encoding possibly? So client.send, send will transmit the given event over the client's configured transport. Oh, interesting. And that failed to send. Wait, am I missing something here? Oh, right, here's the target. So this target should run when that cloud event happens, right? So that's the cool thing, right? We can pass in the target for whatever we want to run after that, and then it passes in some data. So maybe we should figure out, yeah, what our cloud event encoding is for Firebase. Yeah, let's take a look. Poll. Wait, you guys want to do a poll now? Is there a way to song request on Pretzel? There's not, Yag. Yeah, I actually don't know the songs that are currently on here. They're just random stuff that I don't play. trustysnake, thanks for the follow, my friend. Great username, by the way. Let's see, wrong encoding. Oh no. Can you search songs on there? Yes, I can. Yeah, if you give me a name of a song, I can definitely look. Who's the best mod, me or Roars? Roars, of course. Hey, you don't know that. You just gotta, because we would have to try it out, right? Sevcon by Giant Circles. Yes. Yeah, have it right here. I added it to the queue. Nice. Yeah, it will be there. You got it. Yeah. Just mod better. Just be better. Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to hear it. You're a great mod, Dr. Dynamite. I don't know what to really look for here. All I know is about this. Oops. This idea behind a sort of encoding. New HTTP transport. So it should try to verify which spec Firebase uses. I guess what are the different specs? Oh, wow. There's a lot here. Okay. Umar Hadir, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Yeah. Let's take a look. So structured encoding has the benefit of being fully self-contained. A simple relay can know that it was forwarded to cloud losslessly. An event pipeline can simply stream HTTP bodies to disk. Okay. That's a little too deep for what we're doing. Okay, so in addition to JSON encoding, Rig also supports publishing. This is, so I guess something completely different, but I'm sure they follow something similar. Or maybe what we can look for is Firebase function. Or Firebase trigger function. Transport type. I guess maybe we just go to the docs here. Maybe it'll point us in the direction of something. So it would be really easy if we could, if we were able to use Node.js here. Because I already have support built in for it to do it locally. Event data. So when a function is triggered, you might want to get the data from a document that was updated or get the data prior. Yep. Yeah, I'm already liking this song. This is good, man. This is good. Yeah, Google highlight results is pretty cool. Node.js. Yeah, it's great. Hey, Eduardo, welcome back. Good morning. Oh, yeah, So we're kind of in this weird situation where it's like we get an error, but the error is there's an error sending the cloud event. So what does that mean? Oh, was it potentially that? No. Yeah. So we set the source. We set the event source. Ripperambe. God damn it. Decode the body there. So event ID data target type. Event ID data target type. Oh, do we even print our data here? Yeah, we get it right here. Oh, I think we found an error here. Okay, cool. So hold up. I didn't look through these logs. So let's try this again real quick. Yeah, let me just bring this up a little bit. And then we're going to crash. But cool. So we get our data here. So you'll see that the first thing we do is actually log our request data, which is good. And then at that point, I have... Oh! Wait, update Algolia starting update? Unable to find metadata. Yo, wait a second. So this actually does get triggered. So then why does this break? Oh, is it because we don't get anything back? Maybe? So I guess if Algolia doesn't return anything, it might just not get anything back. Oh. So update Algolia, you'll see that in our log right here. Yeah, line 26, starting update. Yeah, starting update. And so, yeah, we do this stuff and then can't find metadata. So init our client. So search.newClient, we do this thing. Create our client here, and then our index, init with our Algolia index name. That's actually passed in as an environment variable. And then from context. So it must be here. Unable to find metadata. So it actually must be breaking right here. So that means, where's our context here coming from? Wait, yeah, where is this thing? Oh, it's passed in through our context here. I see. So extracts the metadata from the context if present. So is that just looking for a metadata tag in here? Let's go look at a cloud event. So cloud event metadata. Okay, so again, these cloud events are standard across all these types of trigger functions. So this is how Firebase is using it. So events will contain two types of information: the event data representing the occurrence and context metadata providing contextual information about the occurrence. So I don't think this is mandatory in any way. So I don't know why I'm actually returning an error here. Yeah, if present. And so this thing returns some metadata and then an error. I guess I assume that if we are getting an error, we should just return the formatted error there. Ornog Live, hey, what's up? Mr. Human Plus, hello, welcome. Yeah, I wonder if we need to do this. I keep thinking my phone's going off. Oh yeah, my bad. So the the one caveat to my new camera setup is that there's a sleep timer of 30 minutes. So I set a timer on my phone every 30 minutes, and that's why I get up and I just like press a button on the camera. It's kind of annoying, but it's not terrible. I haven't figured out another way to do it yet. So context. Oh, man. I'm just trying to think, like, what am I even using this thing for? I don't... I'm literally using it for nothing. Which makes me think, like, do I really need this? Because I literally just try to get some metadata and then I print out what it is, and then that's literally it. So I'm gonna delete that. Yeah, let's just do that and see if that changes anything. Mine keeps overheating for some reason and shuts off. Oh, what? Oh, that kind of sucks. What camera do you have? I forget, Dr. Dynamite. I'm sure we've talked about it. For some reason, I forget. Dude, yeah, I've been kind of nervous about that with mine. I hope it doesn't shut off, but It might one day. Okay, we're going to restart this thing. Let's see if it works. Because that was literally the only thing blocking us right there. It looked like, at least. Are you kidding me? That was it, huh? Okay, so Algolia, it called Algolia, the API. Let's go ahead and see this thing. But it had no data. So obviously our data is not formatted properly. But we just called it locally, which is freaking awesome. I got to run some errands, but have a nice stream. Looking forward to Flutter Friday. Rushki, appreciate you, dude. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out like always, man. I'm totally shocked you forgot stuff we talk about. Keep your bones safe. Moist farewell. It's a Lumix G9. I don't think it's actually turning off, but a restriction that Panasonic does. Oh, yeah. Dude, just put a water cooling block on it. See how it goes. Cool. So you see that we call that locally. The biggest issue right now, obviously, is that we're not getting our data. So if we log the trigger event, so event trigger happens, and you can see that we are getting some data here. Algolia line 56. So the event trigger. So the event trigger doesn't seem. The event trigger is passed in right here. A Firestore event. Oh, I see. Oh, we've updated that a lot. So I wonder if that's what the problem is here. So event.value.fields. Yeah, I think it's our payload. So I just I did like a guess when I first put this together. Yeah, I don't know if this is actually in the proper format. So maybe we should actually go take a look at what this Firestore event looks like. It took us a long time to map through this thing. Cloud events are weird. That's all I gotta say. Cloud events are weird. They're always Linus thought that water cooling a red is a good idea. Yeah, I love that video. It's fantastic. Oh, Flutter Fridays. Yeah, it's not really a thing. Rushki wants it to be a thing, but I don't think it's gonna be a thing. We already got Tesla Thursdays. I don't know if I can do a Flutter Friday. I just don't think I want to, but maybe we can. Who knows? Maybe we should do it. We can continue working on the Flutterthon app, homies. Okay, so it looks like it's actually really weird because, hold on, let me run this one more time. I guess I shouldn't close out of this. We do print out, what did we print out here? So we just print out the event, but there was something that showed the data that came through, right? So that's what I wanted to see here. So we do send. And you'll see again, so go line 33. Oh, local cloud trigger. Oh, local cloud trigger, line 33. So our request data, it actually, okay, so our request data does have the data in it, right? So our local cloud trigger data. This is the first thing that gets called. Essentially the mock, like, create our local cloud event. And then that fires off into Algolia. So somewhere from, Yeah, somewhere from the event set data from the send over here, we go to update Algolia, and then we go to line 56, right? Log our event. And so our event is here, but it's missing all the data, right? So alec test 1234, alec test, alec at test.com, like all this information, it is missing. So I wonder if it's how, we're actually sending it over in our cloud event. Water or W. Thanks, Yak, for the water. Then again, Linus and water cooling go together like Linux and security. It's a hassle to get working, but once it works, it's like a miracle. Water cooling's a lot of fun. In my current gaming PC, I have a custom water cool loop, but I use soft tubing. I've been wanting to try my hand at some hard tubing, but I'm scared. Seems like things are gonna break. And I'm gonna delete these empty objects in here real quick before we continue on. James! Hello. How we doing, man? Nice to see ya. Scared of any water near electronics? I could totally get it. I mean, I understand. Makes sense. It is a weird thing. And there's honestly some really great just air coolers these days. So you don't even need water cooling for most instances. It's all fun and games until the water starts to appear on the wrong side of the tube. Nah, that'll never happen. The sky. God. Oh. I didn't even ask what's up. I said, how's it going? Oh, man. Why isn't my event data going here? Oh, is it possible that... Is it possible that maybe we just want to do this? We want to set the request like that, maybe? I don't know. I guess it's worth a try, right? Kind of just exploring this thing. Brother. There, hey, yeah, there's your screen for today, folks. There it is. Been looking at mics recently and thinking about getting a new one. Oh, cool. What's top tier for you, James? What are you looking at? What breed do you want to get? Oh wow, yeah, for real. Llama. Hey, welcome back. Nice to see you. All right, we're gonna try this this function again. Let's see what we get. I don't think it's gonna work, but it's worth a try. Okay, so yeah, this is in our cloud trigger, and then in update Algolia and our event trigger, we get this thing. So, okay, yeah, so that didn't work. What I'm thinking that we can do in update Algolia, maybe our event we can just set to an interface object right now. And then we can literally just print this thing out and see what happens. Because like, I guess we should first begin with hey, is this thing even going to work? In regards to, are we getting the data back? The proper data to begin with? Because we might not even be getting that. Yeah, so why don't we just do this? Let's put that there. And then literally at this point, let's just not do anything in regards to Algolia. Yeah, we'll just log our event at this point without it converting to anything. That's probably the best way to go. Razer Viper Ultimate or Logitech G Pro. Okay, nice. Yeah, I have the Razer Mamba. This guy, the Mamba Wireless. I love it. I think it's actually a really fantastic mouse. Yeah, that makes sense. Why consider an upgrade to rats? I don't think they sell rats like that. All right, cool. Let's trigger this thing. Event trigger. Okay. So starting update. So we do, I mean, we're getting this object here. It looks like it's just not mapping over correctly, which is kind of weird. Old value. Like if we take this thing. Oh man. Format? Is there a way in, I thought there was a way in VS Code to do a format without saving the file extension, right? Or do you have to save the file? Oh, that's cool, James. Thanks for sharing. Yeah. So we got a Razer Diamondback from 2005. Wow, that's actually pretty crazy. I mean, Razer makes some good mice. Oh, right. Yeah, thanks, guys. Forgot about that. I don't know if this is going to format correctly, but... Oh, it's because I have this map here. Nope. Or, oh, because my data? I wanted to see how this thing looked. I mean... Oh, probably this. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, I mean, based on the fact that we have old value. Yeah, old value, and update mask. Oh, field paths is null? Do I have that as null here? I don't even have a field update mask. That's weird. I don't even have a field's path. It's passed in. I guess that's part of the trigger event that goes through. Cool. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Hey, James. Welcome, by the way. James J. And James Warner. Creative engineer. Hey, yo, finally got to catch one of your streams. How's it going? Hey, glad to have you here, friend. Thanks for hanging out. It's going well. Just, debugging some Golang cloud function stuff right now. I've been trying to set up this thing locally for a while. And so I'm getting, we're getting the data, the event's coming through here, but when I'm converting it into my Golang type, it's just not converting properly. And so I'm trying to figure out why that is. And I think it's the way that I'm sending this test data over. I wonder... I wonder if there's a way to get, I mean, this is the format it should be in, right? Like this is what we do. This is our thing. For the actual event. He forgets JSON. No, it's just like, oh man, this is weird. This is some weird stuff. The cloud event stuff it's structured very oddly. Lonewood, Jaja, Ding Dong. Hello. Ding Dong? Who's there? Is that what it is? Why not use Postman? I use Insomnia instead. Same concept. 8 hitters. Do you know about this? I don't. This will instantly converts JSON into Go type definition. Oh, yo, this is cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, let's try this out. Maybe. Hey, thanks for the share. That's awesome. Hey, Lonewood, welcome. No, I'm not good at jokes, apparently. I suck. Okay, so auto-generated struct. Create time. So I do have old value here. Right? That's that struct. Do have value as another struct. And oh, I guess Firestore value. Firestore value has create time. Time. Fields. Struct ID. And then Firestore event user. Firestore event user has ID with string value type. Yeah, dude, I have all this. Yeah, I remember it took us a while to go through a lot of this stuff. I wonder why it's not. It's not working out here. Oh, wait a second. I think I know why. Wait. This thing had data in front of it, didn't it? Oh, dude. Oh. I think the whole problem is that it's scoped one level above. So there's no data property on this thing. Oh. This is actually really interesting. Okay. So I think what we need to do then, because this will only be for local, that will only show up locally in this cloud event. It shouldn't show up in our Firebase event like that. And it doesn't, because this function is actually up in production and it works. Blazers, what's Algolia for? So Algolia is a way for us to search through our user database quickly. So essentially every time a new user document's created with Groovy, this Firebase function spins off and creates an actual database object in this indice. And essentially we have some search components set up within the app that is able to search by display name. So people can start typing in and it'll filter names like that so you can invite people to your playlist. It's really cool. I really like it. I think it's pretty great. Oh my God. Yo, Lonewood. Okay, no, it sounded familiar. I was like, I know this. I watched that last weekend. That movie's so good. Yeah, I forgot about it. I did watch that last weekend. I think you can take it from under auto-generated. Where did I go? Yeah, so I have this part set up, but the problem is I removed it in this file. The problem is that we have this thing from data. So I actually have to unwrap this first before we can do anything. That's what the problem is. Or like I have to dive into that, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know how to do that here. Unless we just... This is totally kind of sketchy right now, because if I change this, it's already working in production, so I don't know. I guess... Oh, man. I guess we can try this. Let's see if this is even the problem. Whoa. And then we can actually see if it works. So essentially this thing is data, and data is going to be a Firebase dot Firestore event. Oh. Yeah. And this will be JSON data. And so at this point, we can actually just do this. And if our data is unwrapped properly, then it'll unwrap into our Firestore event, and we should see it here. So this would actually be event.data at this point. Oh, capital D. Day for data. Yeah, so we'll go from here. And this rage can do that once this thing. Yeah, dude, I forgot about that. Man, that was... Oh, I laughed so hard. Like... It wasn't the best movie I've ever seen, but it was definitely entertaining. I had a good time watching it. I had a great time watching it. Cha-cha ding dong. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see if this worked. This is just to... Oh, we failed. We died somewhere. Where did we die? Unsupported media type, eh? Where did you die there, my friend? Oh, here we go. Okay. So yeah, local trigger is good there. And then cannot unmarshal string into go struct field data.data, a Firebase Firestore event. Data.data, eh? I guess if this thing was like that. Oh. Yeah, this would be right? When I'm watching your streams, feels like time escapes me. Well, that's good. It's good or bad. Not sure. I think it's maybe a little bit of both, but yeah, honestly, when I stream, I feel like time just moves. It moves pretty quick. So go struct field data.data of type Firebase Firestore event. Data.data. So this thing should be called data, right? That's the level that it gets from. Oh. All right, Digital. See you later, man. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good sleep. Can I ask you something? I am right now at my final project. I started making a website in the app.js, and now I made the nav bar and found out we never learned about good coding style for ordering things like nav bar. We're landing page there, and okay, and you have a tutorial or something like that for me that would help me a lot. I don't know if I understand the question, Lonewood, but are you talking about like design, or are you talking about like structure of your code? What are you referring to there? Oh, cannot unmarshal string to go field. Anon Exelm, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you. Interesting. So I wonder. I wonder if at this point, it's weird that it comes through. I did this right? Data. Our type is data, and our data is our Firestore event, which is old value and all those things, right? And if we look over here, we have old value, update mask, and things like that. Yeah, so maybe this is one of those things that's maybe this is one of those things that's just the way that the cloud event works. Like more structure of the code, like should I make the nav bar and stuff in extra parts and then JS that puts them together all in one? Yeah, I mean, so I don't have like a video or anything, but kind of rule of thumb, right, is as you write your code, one, if it starts getting unmanageable in one file, you should probably break it off into separate things and clear separate pieces, right? Depending on, the framework that you're using and things like that. I mean, unless you're doing like vanilla JavaScript and CSS and stuff, but yeah, try to compartmentalize things as they make sense to you, right? So like if you have a nav bar that you'll probably use on a bunch of different pages, maybe you should consider putting that in its own folder and the styles along those lines, right? To keep it organized. I see a lot of progress from the last time. Nice. Hey, thanks, Creative. Yeah. We did a lot of README updates as well. And yeah, we finally got Apple Auth set up. Yeah, this is more of a developer woe that I've been running into. So I've really wanted to try to fix this. And so that's what we're trying to do today, but you definitely should. If you want more information on how to contribute or just have questions in general, feel free to join our Discord. Have a lot of people over there. React is what I use. So if you're using something like React, then you should probably, yeah. I mean, the rule of thumb with React is try to compartmentalize your components in a way that makes sense, right? In a generic way if you're going to reuse it, but also not super generic, where you create this component and you potentially could only reuse it once. It all depends on what it is, right? The way that you structure it. There's a lot of information on the internet about how to structure React apps, so I would definitely consider taking a look at that. Yeah, no, I remember you contributed before, but from the last time you contributed, we made a lot of README changes. Yeah. Made a lot of README changes. So maybe we should take a look at what this set data thing does. Yeah, I mean, it looks right. Like nothing looks wrong here. Represent cloud events in memory. Use event formats to serialize throughout cloud events. Use protocol binding to send, receive cloud events. Send your first cloud event. Okay. So you can do this thing, cloud events application.json map string hello. So they just create this thing, application JSON. Do we need that? Maybe. Is that what we're potentially missing? I mean, because we are sending a JSON object, right? Too many arguments, but set data. Is there no other set data? Oh, set data with content type, maybe? Oh, they broke it up. It looks like these docs seem to be a little bit old. I see. So I think it's probably something like this. Yeah, so application JSON. I wonder if that's what the issue may be. I mean, I do put that in my header, right? The content type. But I wonder if that also needs to be passed on. I wonder if that's it. Maybe tomorrow when we all connect in front and back and I can show it on GitHub. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Lonewood, we have a showcase project section within our Discord, so feel free to post in there once you have it up and running. Yeah, I'm actually kind of interested to try this out. I wonder if that's kind of the issue here. So send the event. Yep. Receive your first cloud event. Yeah, and it's just so set source, set type, set data. And then to unmarshal JSON back into a cloud event. It's just a new event. Yeah, so this is what we were originally running into. We were originally running into this fact that if we use this cloud event thing, this function wouldn't work in production. It wouldn't work in the way that we had expected to, and it doesn't make sense to maintain two separate functions that do the same thing, right? One locally and one not, because the whole point is when we make a change in one, we would have to make a change in the other. It's just more work. We should be able to just test it locally. Yeah, sure. Discord is popping. Is it Isad? Awesome. Woo! Twitter's giving me a headache. Why? Well, actually, you don't need to answer. I know exactly probably why. Twitter, social media in general is just... Yeah. It's a time. That is for sure. Okay. So we have this here. I declare thumb.war. Update event trigger. No, it doesn't look like our data's here yet. Man, no, it didn't pass through. I thought maybe that could have been it. Kind of sucks. Damn. What else could it be? Twitter. We could try this. We could try this. So an update Algolia, what we could do, don't save that. An update Algolia. After we go through all this, we do that stuff, yada, yada, yada. Let's do cloud event. And then we can actually try this. We can try to... Yeah, we can try to do this thing. With our cloud event. So essentially we take our data and unmarshal it. Oh, can I show this over? Two values. Right, we need to pass in the... How do I do it here? So we take this event. We actually pass this event right here. Oh, just a marshal event. Wait, what? So they create a cloud event here, set data, and then they just, that's it. Okay. So we already have our cloud event technically, right? And so we should have, we'll just do bytes. Brandon Hammer, thanks for the follow. Welcome, by the way. Appreciate you being here. Got to go in a few. If I'm back, you're done. Have a good one. Hey, Yag, thanks for hanging out. Always appreciation, my friend. Have a good one. I will catch you next time. Okay, so this should go into JSON at this point. I mean, that's essentially what we're doing, right? We get our Firestore event, and it should be marshaling it. Or I guess the question is, we should probably change this to an interface object. If I can spell it right. And then we're actually just going to, again, remove all this crap. Yeah, so we're not actually going to call any of these things. Next time on Pixelogic Dev. What comes next? What's next in the world? Oh, okay. So we did an event and then we did a Marshall event as well. So let's see if this changes anything. Essentially, we can narrow it down then from there. It's over 9,000 lines of code. The Groovy repo? Oh, baby. Man, we've been doing work. I mean, we have been working on this for 168 days. That's a lot of days, man. Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm so dumb. I forgot. I probably should have, you know. Event trigger. So the interface object is good. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Do I do event? Oh, right. Event like that. And then... yeah, what is... this is a decode thing. So we get the bytes, and then we can do bytes decoded. And I'm not doing any error checking right now because I'm just trying to... oh, what is it? Decoder? It's like dot decode, right? I don't think Alec has watched Dragon Ball Z. I have. No, not Groovy. Not Groovy? Thought there was a unmarshal. How did I do this? Ah, here it is. Yeah. This is what it was. I always forget. Okay, so we take our new decoder error, and then we can say I'm just doing some testing here to really try to understand this. So Firebase dot Firestore. What is this thing called? Firestore user. No, Firestore event. Yeah. Just like no. Yeah, no, that's right. I guess we can just do this as well. God damn it. So, missing method reader? He doesn't know the real Dragon Ball Z? Maybe not. What keyboard is that? If you type in ! keyboard in chat, you get the exact model. But it's a Keytron K2 with some brown switches. Yeah. It's awesome. I really like it. Okay, so we get this bytes thing. So we cannot use bytes as IO reader. What does this thing take? Oh, it takes a reader. Ew. I gotta pass in an IO reader. I see. So can I just do JSON dot decode? I mean, I guess I can also just take Really what I want to see is the event. Or I need an IO reader? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, this is confusing. I think I'm just confusing myself at this point. I feel like I'm one of the only devs who use an Apple keyboard. I used to use an Apple keyboard pretty religiously. But then I started getting into these more compact keyboards. And yeah, they're so much better. They're so much nicer to type on. What I miss? Nothing. We're still stuck in the same spot, Yak. Oh, nice. Yeah, nice, creator. That's awesome. Yeah, it's great, honestly. It's just I don't know, the typing experience is better in my opinion. All right, update Algolia. What I'm gonna do real quick. Oh, let's revert back real quick. Has anyone tried local setup on Windows Phone? I don't know, but I have a bunch of issues one after another. Just wanted to know if someone else is struggling with the setup. Are you set up in regards to Groovy? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, the wireless. I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum. I like the wireless keyboards a lot. And this, I mean, I haven't charged it since I've got it, so I think it's doing okay. Not really sure. In regards to Groovy, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who set it up, but yeah, if you're having issues, definitely post it in the Discord, Ed. I would love to take a look at them, and so we can add them to the README. I actually haven't tried putting this on my my Windows machine yet, so that's actually probably a pretty good test. Yeah, so this kind of sucks because this whole method is deploying the thing. Oh man, I'm so close. I can't see what the problem is with this. Yeah, I can't see it, man. I'm missing something here. Folks, give me 1 second. I gotta go take a quick pee. I'll be back in 1 or 2 minutes. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Yeah. Yo. All right. Sorry about that. So I just looked at my phone and I saw an email that Firebase released a whole new local setup for developing things locally. So we should take a look to see if they finally are supporting Golang. What was this thing called? It was called Firebase Emulator UI. Yeah. Apparently this is the thing. I don't know, I'm curious to see if they support any Golang stuff. Nice hot fixer. I've taken notes. Awesome. Thanks, Eddie. I appreciate it. Oh, yes. Okay, so Ed, couple things I can tell you right now. Google Services JSON, you need to grab your own. They used to be in the repo and I took them out. So essentially you have to set those up. And so that's just going through the Firebase project creation. We might need to document how to do that. I kind of just was like, yeah, go create a Firebase project, and that's where you get those. And then React Native Navigation. In master, that should be the navigation library we're using. I hope. I hope I didn't overwrite it. Yeah. Yeah. Because we did switch to navigation library, but I haven't pushed that to master yet, I don't think. Or, oh, did I push that to release 1.0? Well, if I did, then that's okay. Then our latest navigation library should be up and running. Sometimes it doesn't find it again? Oh, interesting. Oh, I wonder if it's the config. Yeah, there's a couple things I can think of. Sarge095DND, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the team. Thanks for being here. Yeah, release 1.0 should have the latest. Yeah, release 1.0 should have the latest. Master's weird. I like release 1.0 should have the latest README, and if it doesn't, let me know, because I can push that real quick. I thought I updated it, but maybe not. But yeah, release 1.0 should have the latest, and master should be behind that, actually. Okay. Nah, dude, they still don't support it. Google, why don't you support your own freaking language in Firebase? Give me a Golang Firebase UI. Why do you have to do this? Why do you gotta do this to me? Debo Pam Gupta, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you here. God damn it, Firebase. Google, give me support in at least the CLI to do local work with Golang, the language that you have created. Please. Why don't you support Golang? Oh, do you want to keep master as default or switch it to release 1? I'll probably keep master as default. Yeah, in the documentation, I think the first thing I say is go to release 1.0. Master is okay. So we have master should be our production stuff, right? Essentially. So I want that to be forward facing, and then release 1.0 should be our like alpha/beta work that we have. And then until we do like a full release 1.0, you know, like master, like we won't have this problem after we fully release the app. It's just currently. I'm going to set you on fire. Yeah. It's so frustrating, man. Oh God, it's really frustrating. Cause this one issue I'm having, like, I don't know. It just shouldn't be a thing. It should not be a thing that we're doing here, but Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's truly a way to do it. I think what we're going to have to do is really just deploy the function. Yeah, I feel like that's probably what we're going to have to end up doing, which kind of sucks. Unless, so the other thing I can do with this is I can try to figure out if we can target another branch solely for development, and then we can always push to that development branch first with all our Golang functions, and then we can always make sure they work up in the cloud, which is not a bad thing. It's actually a really good thing. But yeah, maybe that's what we need to do. I guess that's kind of the next thing, because I don't think the local stuff's gonna work. It's so frustrating. Grab Golang package from specific branch. How to import a package on a specific branch with Go modules. So now inside foobar, I want to do something like import. Oh, so maybe your Go mod. Oh man, so this runs into some other issues. So our Go mod file here, I mean, this would be another thing we'd have to change. When we are testing, we could point, we could have like a specific test branch in GitHub, and we could point that thing. Oh, but maybe not actually. It would only be when we are or I don't really know how to look that up, but essentially I'm trying to grab I'm trying to have two Golang like packages in different branches in GitHub. And so when we're in dev mode, we pull from one branch, and when we are in production, we pull from another branch, right? And I think maybe this might be it. So I have two repositories. Let's name them repo A, repo B. I imported repo A in repo B. When I ran go get, it will go to repo A. Oh no, this is not. What's the dependency for a Go module? Specify module query. Oh, which may contain a branch or tag name. Stable head philosophy. So it's not possible with pure go get. Go takes the most minimum and pragmatic approach of any package manager. There is no such thing as multiple versions of a Go package. But this is not as bad as it seems at first view, because there exists a philosophy behind this behavior. As a package authors, you must adhere to the stable head philosophy. Your default branch must always be stable. The release version of your package, you must do work in feature branches and only merge when ready to release. This approach is forced by Go get limitations and should be treated like Python indentations. So development approaches, if you want to fork something or try new features, you can clone the repo, then switch to a desired branch and do go build. This way shouldn't go to production. Yeah. You all specify packages with the format where version can be a revision number. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude, I don't know. This stuff it's so frustrating because this stuff is so, I think it's going to work. I just don't know if I want to push it to master and go through the whole rev version process of this thing, but maybe I have to. Maybe that's just what I need to do at this point in time until we do a better versioning of Golang. Yeah, I think that's what we might have to do. I might just have to push it up and then we can fully test it. So essentially, the big fix here is yeah, okay. So update Firebase function support adding display name to Algolia object. So really the only change that we made was this thing. We now added display name, and so we can properly set up our Algolia object like this. Before display name, we didn't have it, so it would look like that. So I think, and I've already updated that, so I think we can just deploy that honestly, and kind of just see what happens. Yeah, but we should probably cherry pick that commit into master maybe and go from there. Yeah, it was a cool track. Yeah, I agree. Pretzel Rocks has some pretty good tracks, honestly. It's not bad at all. So what we're going to do is we'll go through the deploy process. I think that's probably the best bet here at this point. Let's do a git. Let's do git check out all of this thing. Plutero, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you here, my friend. Yeah. Cool. And so I guess I can show you how we do deployments here with Golang functions. So step number 1. Yeah, no problem. Welcome in. Welcome in. How do you feel about solid principles? Do you think this would work in backend implementation? I don't know what you mean by solid principles, but maybe I do know what it is. I just don't know the terminology. This is the first project. This is the first project I've ever done in Golang, so I'm still learning a lot about it. Open and close principle, stop substitution interface. Okay, I'm gonna have to definitely look into this more. But yeah, I don't have an answer because I don't know much about it or anything about it. Yeah, if you have any good articles, I would love to see them. We've kind of had to adapt a really interesting way of writing these Golang modules and using them in Firebase, which has been really cool. It's been really, really cool. Okay, so main.go. That looks good. All right. Hey, Cross, what's up? Yo, nice to see you, my dude. How we doing? It's very class OOP centric. I see. I feel like it probably has its place, right? Did you get the free Chalupa box yesterday? I did not. No. I've unfortunately been trying to cut back on Taco Bell a little bit. Sad life. Feels really sad, man. Oh, how was it though? Was it any good? Feels sad, man. Yeah. Though I probably will end up getting Taco Bell this weekend, but hey, what can you do? All right, so in our Firebase function here, we have update Algolia. We have this deployment file. This deployment file essentially is just a script that we're going to run in order to get this thing working. And you'll see here we added display name to payload. So what I want to do actually is I want to go to git log. Oh, that's the last thing we did. So I actually want to cherry pick this commit. And I want to commit this into master. And so essentially, once we commit that into master, then we can go through the deployment process. Because we have to do a couple like tagging things and things along those lines. Adding display name to payload. Did we rev anything here? Firebase beta 9. Oh, are we using anything? Because we did make some Firebase changes too. Yeah, now we're at 12. Oh, yeah, we got to actually include this as well. Okay, so maybe what we should do is we actually should just do a full deployment of our Firebase functions. Yeah, because there was actually a lot of changes here in regards to this thing. Yeah. Because now Update Algolia actually relies on version 12 of Firebase, of our Firebase package. Yeah, it might make sense to do that this way. So let's create a PR, and then we can see exactly what needs to be deployed and what has changed. It was glorious. I'm so glad. Sad, no Taco Bell. Yeah, sad times. What happened, Cross? Tell me. In your opinion, who is the best, Java or Kotlin? So I've only done Java. I haven't done anything with Kotlin. I've heard Kotlin is very similar to Swift, so I'd probably tend to go towards more of that. But again, I haven't actually used it, so yeah. In general, Solid can help very much with structuring backend code. Considering the structure of Golang, your mileage will vary with some things, but separation of concerns, decoupling, and much more will help make code more testable and reusable. I see. So literature-wise, would request everything from Robert C. Martin, Martin Fowler, and Kent Beck. Okay, good to know, Oxygen. Yeah, thank you. I definitely should look into that. I feel like I've done a pretty like scrappy job at putting this thing together, but it works and like it's actually pretty cool. I had a dream a few nights back where I prototype, coded, polished, and published a game in 2 weeks, and now I'm full out making the game. It feels like straight deja vu. Should be out in 9 days. Dude, that's sick. Hell yeah. Congrats, man. I've like a long time ago in when I first was like working on some projects, I remember I would go to sleep having this problem, and I would wake up the next morning and it's just like immediately there. Like the solution was in my head. I was like, oh, I just have to do this. And it freaking worked. It was crazy, man. It's a crazy experience sometimes to do stuff like that. Yeah, so that's cool. I'm glad to see that you're doing that. That is super weird. So this is our Apple Auth GIF or GIF. I just read that in chat. Our Apple Auth setup. Essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to compare this to our master branch, and we are going to essentially figure out what things need to be revved, and then we can make a list of that. Mustafa Haidi, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the team. It's freaking insane. Yeah, send it, dude. How many programs solve in the shower? I know, it's weird, man. It's a weird thing that happens. I don't know why. I don't know why. So setting up Apple authentication. This PR includes all the work for setting up Apple authentication on the server side. It also includes work that needs to be it also includes some bugs. In this PR, I will list the functions that need to be redeployed. Yeah, redeployed. Coming soon. Cool. So let's create this pull request. and then we'll go through. There's one thing I have to do is I actually have to go through all the functions and remove the replace methods here. So we're gonna do that. By the way, bro, that beard, I tried growing mine, but I can't get past the awkward stage. Yeah, thanks, creative. I literally, like, this is the longest it's ever been for me, and I had the same awkward stage, and I'm just like, I'm gonna push through, and I did, and now it's coming along. It's coming along. But thank you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. My dad hates it. He's like, what happened? What happened to your face? And someone yesterday on stream was like, yo, you're now 75% hair on your head. Go for that 100. And I thought it was really funny. Made me chuckle quite a bit. Go mod. Yeah, so again, we're just deleting these replace functions. So these replace functions are only here for local development. Essentially, they just replace what we're pointing to. They replace us pointing from our GitHub to our local files, if that makes sense. Yeah, so you just got to go through this and do that. And that's what our script does at the very beginning every time we run. Prensap JMO, thanks for the follow as well. Welcome to the team. Basic premise, if you move, all enemies move. You win if you're still alive. Everyone takes 1 damage if they move, plus 1 damage for being adjacent to you. Oh, nice. So it's kind of like, oh man, it's kind of like Super Hot in a sense. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll check out the GIF in 1 second, my dude. So far, I have moving platforms, directional ones that push you, health packs to keep you alive. Dude, I love that idea. That's awesome. You always have some very cool ideas for games. It's always really cool to see. I got to do one of the cross jams, man. I've always wanted to make a game. It's so intimidating to me. I'm like, how do people do this? Like, what am I supposed to do? How do I make this thing work? Like, oh, it's crazy to me. Hey, hope you're doing good. I have quite a lot of work to do, though. No worries, local Canadian. Thanks for saying, hey, what's up? And I'm going to take dehydration from you. Thank you for that. Probably around October. Okay. Unity is a good choice. Yeah, and I don't know. I feel it's funny because I feel like I'm not creative enough to make a game. But I feel like that's so dumb of me to think, right? Like, I could do it. I just gotta think about something, right? Spank. Jesus Christ. Get out of here. My God. Almost got me, but not today, my friend. Not today. Not creative enough. Make social music app that no one has thought of. I don't know, dude. Maybe. Like, that's the thing. I guess because I feel more comfortable in this type of environment. Like, this comes to me like that. But when I think of a game, I'm like, I don't know what to... I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But that's why I just have to get myself to do something. And I'm sure if I sit down and just try it, I'll do it, you know? All right, so we're going to remove all these. To have one function? Yeah. I feel like I can get overwhelmed really quickly. That's why I think it intimidates me. Cool. Yeah, so we're just going to remove all those replace lines, and then we'll see that reflected in our PR as well. And then we can see which functions we actually need to check in. Oh, 39 files changed? WTF? Really? What? Who are these people? Yo, get out of here. Jesus Christ. No. I'm not gonna. No. 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 I'm not even gonna. No. We're just gonna do this real quick. There we go. Not even give it a chance. I literally typed clear because I thought I was in my console. Oh god. Hey Sod, I have a question about the backend. Hit me up. What's up? What can I help with? All right. So get ignore looks good. Clear. Yeah, my bad. So we added. No new line. That's fine. We added this to our get ignore as well as our P8 file there, so that's good. We added our Apple auth deployment script, so that's good. So we need to. We can start writing this down, I suppose. So we'll do Apple auth, and this will be v1.0.0 beta or beta.1 or beta 1, I believe it should be this one. Yeah, so this will actually be really handy for me. So I can just look at it over here. Why did you choose Golang? The reason I chose Golang is because I honestly just want to learn it. Yeah, I just wanted to learn how to build something in Golang, and it seems to be working out really well. So that's the real reason why. Apple auth go. Okay, cool. So it looks like this is pretty good, right? Oh, I have all this crap in here. What was this for? Oh, right. So Apple auth. Create Apple dev token. I think I moved this somewhere else. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back to that. I think I moved that somewhere for sure. Seems. What do you mean? It is working out really well. In most instances, of course. What do you think about it? I honestly think I'll probably start using Golang for a lot of my backend server-side stuff from now on. I don't know if I'm gonna do Node for a while. There's something about it I really enjoy. The only caveat to that is the getting into it, meaning getting over the hump of the file structure. That stuff is it was a big learning curve for me for some reason. How is Groovy coming? It's coming along. It's coming along. Yeah, we've been stuck on Apple auth for quite some time now. But in general, it's moving at a good pace. I'm happy with it. I think we're making some great progress. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, so we do have an alpha out in the Discord cross. It's out for Android and iOS. So we're building them in unison with each other. So yeah. Yeah. I think the next alpha release is going to be a really big one. We're going to have a lot of improvements and stuff like that. And I think I said yesterday, it'll probably be about another month until we get that out. But we're close. We're close. Yeah. Hey, Pocket. Yeah, we're pretty much done with Apple auth. I'm actually setting up the PR for Golang to do our deployment to check out a bug that we try to fix. Yeah, man, we're getting there. The goal is to release the app a full V1 by the end of this year. And I feel confident that we'll hit it for sure. Progress. Nice one, creative. Clever. I don't know, probably a lot, but The last, so before we actually do a release to the next alpha release, I want to do a bug bash for a couple days and really just like try to bring down all our bugs. Dude, we have so many. We have like 60 logged right now. Hey, is the Tesla app OS or no? Want to get into more SwiftUI practice or at the very least looking at someone else's code? Yeah, so I haven't open sourced it yet. Useful distraction. I don't know if it's going to be open source. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I don't have a repo for it yet. It's still local on my machine, but I have no problem sharing it with you. So maybe I will just make it open source. I did want to, I don't know. I did want to try to put some in-app purchases in it. I think it would be really cool to have a couple in there. Yeah, just to like help with development costs. Like that's usually what I think about. It's like, okay, you know, if I have to run some things on a server or X, Y, and Z, it's nice to have like a couple features that people can pay for just to like recoup some of that. But yeah, yeah, I have no problem sharing it with you, Distraction. So if you have any questions, like once I get it up in a repo, I'll send it over to you. And just because like, yeah. I guess until I get to the point where I add in like an in-app purchase, it would make sense to do it. You gotta ask Elon first. Damn, Elon. Damn, Elon. What happened to the VODs? The VODs. I don't know what happened to them. If you don't see them there, head over to YouTube. We have a lot of the VODs up there. Okay, so we get to our Go module here. This is kind of weird. I don't think this should be like this. Yeah, we should look at that as well. So we had that and this. Yeah, I think that should be changed. Whoa, this is a huge file. 253 lines. Let's go, baby. Yep, go some. That's fine. Oh, and our template. Yo, this was awesome when this worked. This is like, I don't know why this was so fun. So this is our server-side rendered template that we used with our Apple Music auth. And I think it was so fun because we found a really cool workaround for how this stuff works. Hell yeah, man. This is cool. I love this. Yeah, no problem, son. Oh, yes. Yes, Cross. Thank you. Sorry. I got carried away. Let's go to this thing. Where are you, my friend? Let's see it. Oh, damn. Wait, what? So are there abilities to like attack someone as well? How does that work? Yo, this will be a fun multiplayer game. I would love to play this with people. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. I love it. Nice job. Super cool. Super cool. Camel Case Jung. Nice name. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the team. Thanks for being here. Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. Like, I would love to challenge someone in this right now. That's awesome, man. No, it looks really good. Congrats. I can't wait to see it. Okay, so we have our auth template as well, and then our deployment script for our create Apple dev token. That's the other function we're doing, so we should probably include that. And I believe this is going to be the same. Same beta tag. Yep, initial instance of function. Looks good. Yeah, and so the create Apple dev token is really create Apple dev token. This thing actually just creates our entire token that we need in order to do stuff with Apple Music. So this is its own entire function. Alec loves the song Nelly's Hot in Here. Oh God, these comments. Azareth, thanks for checking out Pride, my friend. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, man. That's so cool that you just like had a dream and you're like, here we go. Let's build this thing. That's where it's at. That's exactly how it should be. Cool. Azafaza, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the team. Yeah, so essentially this whole thing, we had to create a developer token via Apple with a bunch of different security things and yeah, signings and tokens and all this crap. So this actually creates it. It throws it into a Firebase collection for us. And every 6 months, we just have to refresh it. So it automatically checks that. If it's been more than 6 months, it will create a new token, store it as well. So we can always grab from that. This was a lot of fun to make. It was very difficult too. But this was a good, yeah, definitely. Honestly, the Apple Auth stuff has been, I think it's pushed a lot of my knowledge as an engineer. There's a lot of stuff I had no idea about. And we found some really cool workarounds for a lot of things, and just like proper solutions. So it's, yeah, I loved it. Felt like it was a really, really, really cool thing. It also sold 1,800 copies on day one, which is totally a dream. Hey, don't say that. Give yourself some credit. You never know. Maybe this is the game that will do that. 1,800 copies day one. Maybe more copies. Who knows? All right. So the create social platform, we also updated as well. So create social platform. This is revving to version beta 6. Yep, so adding support for Apple Music playlist creation. Yeah, so that was also another really cool thing we did. And so really what we added here ended up being, yeah, just essentially like a new Golang type here, as well as, yeah, doing Firestore client stuff. So essentially what we ended up doing was checking. Oh, nice. Good one, Alec. God damn it. Yeah, we changed all this into an environment variable now. Yeah, essentially we get our refresh token stuff, creating playlists for Spotify. We do a check to see if the platform, we pass in a platform object if that thing is associated with Spotify. We go here, we do this thing, so that has its own process. Else, if the platform is not Spotify, I think we just did a, yeah, else if the platform is Apple, we just set this endpoint like this. So the reason why we only have this is because our Spotify platform request actually has an amount of time that a token needs to be refreshed, right? In order for us to create a playlist on behalf of the user. And so we actually do a check to see if that token needs to be refreshed. If the token does need to be refreshed, we do a bunch of stuff to replace it and add it to the database and all this crap. Apple, I couldn't find any documentation on the music user token expiration time. So essentially we should just be able to call the thing with our Apple developer token and the user music token that we get, and that should be it. Yeah. Don't get me giddy. You gotta dream big, baby. Dude, I made a goal for Groovy that once we release V1, our goal is to have 10,000 monthly active users. That's a lot of damn people. That's like a highly unrealistic goal, but that's the goal. PR? Yeah, whereas we're doing, I'm starting to get together the PR for backend stuff for Golang. Yeah, just like to see which Firebase functions we need to update and all that fun stuff. So I'm just going through it right now. User music token. Apple Music, Apple user music token. User music token. Yeah. The user token. The music token. Doing things properly? Yeah. No. Never. Totally. Exactly. It's totally possible. It might not be right away, but it's going to happen. 10,000 moi, as they call it in the industry, or Mao. 10,000 Mao. It's a lot. It's a lot of people, dude. Yep. And then again, it's solely for Spotify at the moment. Nice, Alec. Good job, Alec. Yeah, so if it's Spotify and our social refresh tokens does not equal nil, then we actually... What do we do here? Oh, we create the playlist. Nice. Okay. Yeah, then we have our new init with environment variables, initialize Firestore, all that fun stuff. Yeah, and create playlist. This is our actual create playlist function where we check to see the platform, all that fun stuff. I mean, it seemed to work locally, so holy God, man. These Golang files are massive. Yeah. It changed a lot of stuff around this. But I think we should... I feel good about it. I mean, it should work. It should work. Testing, we'll soon find out. Active users? Yeah, monthly active users, exactly. Don't listen to them? Why? That's what we use. Mao. Okay, create user beta 2. That's another one we need to rev. Our create user function. Man, we have a lot of stuff we changed in this update. What did we do here? Oh, right. We removed a lot of this stuff and we moved it into initialize with environment. Yeah. Monthly active users, he says. We aiming for daily active users here. Oh! Got him. We're aiming for all the things, silly. Thanks for using your pixels here, man. I'm going to put it in the front end repo. We'll add it to app.js, I guess. First comment of July. Wowza. Yeah, thanks, silly. Yo, what's up, Ender? Rip. Ripperonis. Docspic. Hey, welcome in as well. Take a look at that. That should tell you a little bit more about what the app is doing. We're currently just looking through a PR that we've set up. Hopefully. Yes. Yep. So this thing, really what we added was... Oh, right. Our Firestore user. We added display name. So now we create a user that has a display name. That was obviously a big bug that we needed to fix. And we just moved some stuff around. So that is good to go. Where can I use my pixel points to get Alec to follow a UI UX design course? Not hating, but what? Wait. That sounds like you might be hating a little bit. Live UI UX design course. Hey, that's rude. All right. It's damn rude. So daily active users would be DAO, which is also the common short for the German translation industry content of most dumb imaginable user. That's hilarious. I didn't know that. DAO. Mao and DAO, right? Oh, God. What did I do here? Get Spotify media? That actually changed something? Changing environment variable to check location. Oh, I see. Yeah, so I guess we do have to do that as well. So get Spotify media is essentially getting the using the Spotify API to get the actual song that is passed in by the user. I think that was just a V2, right? Yeah. That's hilarious, Oxygen. That's a yeah, wow. And you must be in a good mood today, Egg. Just getting subtle hints. What don't you like about my design? That's what I want to know. What's wrong with my design? I think I did a pretty solid job. I mean, you're right. It definitely needs some improvement. Definitely needs some improvement. Social platform. Wow, we have a lot of deployments to do. I'm glad I'm actually writing this down. Changing environment variable check location. Oh, because I was doing all this environment variable stuff. Yeah, so we made a huge change with the environment variables that effectively, I think affected like every file almost. And so that's moving it from our init to actually putting in our main here. Yeah. And then social token refresh. Yup, same deal. Yeah, I think we had to do a full redeploy of everything. I didn't really think about that. Yep. Spotify auth goes to v5. And then one thing I think will actually be really great for us to do, I think this is a good time to just rev every package to the latest version. So what I've been doing is I don't usually rev every package to the latest, only the places that it needs to be revved, because I don't know, I never saw the point. Because like we shouldn't have to pick up other packages if we don't need them at that point. It's just more work. But I think we literally are changing every single file here. So we should this is a good time to rev everything up to the latest. Changing environment variable to check location. Yeah, so this is token gen as well. Well, for starters, what? Well, for starters, what? End of day for me. Have a good one. Oxygen, have a great one, friend. Thanks for hanging out like always. Salute y saludes, my dude. Have a great day. Token gen. Oops. All right. So we do that there. That's good there. Update Algolia. Yeah. I think that's the first one here. No. Well, it's not. I didn't even have it yet. Update Algolia. Yup. So add display name to payload. Makes sense. Update Algolia. That's fine. Update Algolia looks good. And then go mod. So this is our main go mod for local testing only. Go sum as well. Oh, yeah, we added a mock config. So this is good. It's actually very good. And then main.go, we added our new stuff there. And then Firebase. Our Firebase version. Oh, wow. I stayed on pretty late today. I should probably... Yeah, we won't be able to go through the deployment today, but at least we'll have this all noted here for tomorrow. Oh, or I guess next time. And then social. Yeah, we had social as well. Yeah, this deploy is going to... The manual deployment of this kind of sucks. I haven't figured out a good way behind it. You know what you did, Alec? I didn't do anything. I don't know what I did. 3 hours what? Where did time go? I know. Yeah, thanks, Ed. It's nice seeing you too, friend. I'm gonna do that in a little bit. Oh, we updated our Go run script? Dude, we did a lot of work. Ooh-wee. We did a lot of damn work here. Final note. We need to rev all of our packages to the latest. All right. There she blows, huh? There she blows. All right, let's go ahead and update our issue for today as well. It's going to be late for work. I know, I'm going to be so late. I'm just going to have to switch some cables on my computers and then I'll be at work. What a life we live now. Yeah, I work from home. I just sit right here again. I'll go grab my breakfast, bring it down, switch some cables, and then just right back to it. But yeah, let's go ahead and update this guy. So what do we do today? So we finished our Spotify deep link bug. Figured out Algolia search, sort of. We decided we're just not gonna do it. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get something along those lines, because essentially the biggest problem is I had to switch my webcam back to my work desktop. I had to switch my keyboard and mouse over there as well. And then I had to switch some DisplayPort cables, which is really annoying. What do we do today? Fixed Spotify deep link bug. Yay! Spent a lot of time trying to get... spent a lot of time trying to get Algolia search. Yeah, spent a lot of time trying to get Algolia search to run locally. Decided to just not worry about it. Set up PR for server side functions. What we will do tomorrow, finish up PR for Firebase functions, then deploy Firebase functions, and then do a sanity check of functions. And then we'll do set up Firebase rules. Yeah. Set up some Firebase rules. All right, there we go. Neon Chomsky, thanks for the follow, by the way. Welcome in. Folks, I appreciate you all being here today. Yes, thank you all for hanging out with me. It was a good day. Kind of frustrating that we didn't get the Algolia search stuff to work properly, but hey, life goes on. This will do as well. We need to deploy all this stuff anyways, but if you're new to the channel and you liked what you saw, drop a follow. We'd love to have you back. Schedule is currently changing like every other week or so, but we'd love to have you here, as well as join the Discord. We'd love to have you in there. Come showcase your projects, come hang out, say hello, get some programming help, figure out cool events that we're coming up with, all that great stuff. Ender225, appreciate the follow. Welcome. But yeah, I appreciate you all hanging out. Hope you enjoyed your day. Have a fantastic rest of your day. At the end of every stream, we always throw a nice little raid to another programming streamer here on Twitch. So make sure to grab that raid message. If you are a sub, grab the first one, Pixelo5 Pog. Let's get groovy. If you're not a sub, don't worry about it. Grab that second one. Twitch raid, let's get groovy. Yeah, Isaac, thanks for being here. Ender, thank you. Cross, thank you as well, my friend. Appreciate you being here. Yag, yes, have a good one. Thanks for being here. Let's go update the website. Do it. Update it. Get it done. Who should we raid today? Yeah, you have a good one as well. Thank you. Later, Ed. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. Always appreciate you being here, man. I'm gonna start getting active since I got less work this month. Yes, creative. I love it. Please let me know if you have any questions about anything. More than happy to help out with the setup on your machine and all that fun stuff. Yeah, so let me know. Let me know. All right. I found someone, the Cloud Bee. Wow, this girl has a lot of tattoos. She wants to learn how to be a web designer. Let's go raid her. Let's do it. I love it. Folks, don't forget to grab that raid message. Alex Craven, thanks for the follow, by the way. Appreciate you being here. Let's get groovy. I followed just for the beard. Let's go. Yo, the beard is what's up. Thank you. Hey, Roars, how did I do today? I think I did better. Beard wear. Good. Okay, I spent extra time this morning. Yeah, we're wrapping up, Makobo. Feel free to drop a follow. We'd love to have you back. I'm here almost every day. Yeah. But thank you. We're about to go raid someone, another programming streamer. I've never seen this girl before, so yeah, it looks like she's doing some learning to code, do some web dev, so it should be fun. Woman, yes, sorry, woman. Person. Yes, so grab that raid message. Let's go show some love. Thank you for being here, and I will see you all mañana en la mañana. Enjoy the raid. Peace and love, friends. See ya.